No, no. So I just realized why you asked something, Nina, because I didn't realize that my music was not coming through, because guess what sometimes? Freaking... Streamlabs, please never change. Never change. Well, let me go to this. We're not even a minute in, and already I get hit with that. Already I get hit with that. So what I'm going to do real quick... Oh, even my audio is not coming through over there. My goodness. Well, this is a very empty, this is a very empty sounding stream. Well, this is what I have to do, so give me a hot second. Happiest of yippee. Welcome, Nina. Welcome, everybody. Pushing past that, because I can do the stuff on my end. First and foremost, thank you so much for joining me today. Today is going to be a super fun day, because we get to have such wonderful, get to have a wonderful guest, and we also get to have our wonderful co-host too. Man, look at that. Phantom still has a little bits thing. We're going to be talking about that in a moment. So, you know, never been this early. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad, Nina, that you were able to be here. So your presence is certainly something I appreciate. Now, I have to add a new audio source, because as I've probably talked about in the past, OBS sometimes just really likes to be dumb. So I have to get rid of that. Then I have to add a new audio application capture. I'll call this one YouTube 2.0. Unless I think I may know why. I think I know why. Look, he's stalking your Twitter to make sure I wasn't. Aw. Wow. Like I said, Nina, I appreciate that you're here. So I wonder if I do that. If I get rid of that, and I open my YouTube again, because to me the music is so important to have. And if I don't have it, it just kind of makes the stream a little stale. It looks like it popped up for but a moment. There we go. I think. That or the song just ended. It's part of the aesthetic, yeah. It really is part of the aesthetic. Oh. So I need to turn down my volume. And I'm going to need to boost my YouTube volume. Perfect! We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. So, anywho, it's time for us to talk about our last stream that we had. Now, if you were here for that, stream, I hope you got as much enjoyment out of that as I did. Because what happened last stream was I got utterly pelted by bits. It matches the comfy, slightly cottagecore aesthetic of the Fembed. Oh, yes, thank you, Nina. I feel like it does. Now, with our stream that happened last time, which was Thursday, I got so many bits by people, and I got drowned. I got killed, I got drowned, and I was otherwise dumbfounded and slapped by such kindness. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't seen it, I have it as a clip on my landing page for Twitch, and it was so violent that I got thrown out of my chair, and I ended up breaking my armrest, which I now need to go to the hardware store after today's stream. Oh, that was a little mouth noise. I need to drink some water. Or rather, I am drinking my sparkling water. Oh, that's good. I'll need to go to the hardware store after today's stream to pick up an L bracket so that I can fix my chair, because thank you, Nina. I need to fix my chair, and the L bracket's the only way I can fix that. So yeah, like, we did play Phasmophobia, and we did have a lot of fun with that, but that was the one that sticks out the most. So, you know, if you end up... Oh, I need my phone charger. One moment. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? Oh, wait, I know why. I know why. Wait, what? It should have... That's depressing. I got lovingly violated. Oh, wait. Violently loved. It said lovingly violated. I'm like... It's one way to put it. Where's... Okay, well, there's that. There... It was just dumb, being dumb. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. So because I'll have to, I will say it, if you guys want to see more of that pain, I highly encourage you to look in your hearts in the future, because I think it's super funny. Plus a lot of the with the payout I'll hopefully be getting next month with Twitch, it'll guess what, go straight back into the stream to commission some stuff and probably get put back in to gift subs again. So, you know, it comes back. But anywho, enough about that. Enough about last stream. We're here to talk about today's stream and tomorrow's stream. Now, with tomorrow's stream, we'll be having our next episode of the VOD, and it'll be with our next wonderful guest who frequents this channel a lot in a lot of our collab videos with when we play Phasmophobia with Phantom, is we'll be having Spider Marie join us. Hello, Cairo Kami. How are you doing today, Kami? I like the wavy emote there. Is that one of the basic ones? Like, there's so many things about Twitch emote like culture that I don't know a lot of these basic emotes. Because I remember my head mod was bullying me, and because I didn't know like any of the OG memes, you know, and he sent me a, like, for instance, Bible Thump. I didn't know what that was. So he sent me a full-on video to explain it. I don't get any of them either, TBH. Well, I imagine you're here for our wonderful Speed, who is going to be our guest. Today. We'll talk about that in a moment. So, but it's wonderful to have you, Kami, regardless. So thank you so much for joining us. Now, tomorrow we will be having our next guest, who is Spider Marie, which she just donated. She just debuted with her new... She just debuted, essentially, because she streamed a little bit before, but then she decided to take some time off because she's also, like me, a university student. So she decided to take a little time off and, you know, get everything sorted. And then she debuted. And we could not be happier. She debuted on Thursday, by the way. So we will have her on the show as our guest tomorrow, which will actually be kind of fun because, you know, she's been on our streams, you know, for the past 2 months, and we've had a lot of fun with her, with everybody else who's been hanging out. So it'll be a nice change of pace to finally sit down, talk, answer some questions, and just have a good old fun conversation. So with that said, today we have our wonderful, wonderful guest that we're going to be talking about. And the thing is that with a lot of the people that I get on this show, it's happens one of two ways. The first way is I do a lot of networking, and you need to continue the fanfic. We're patiently, eagerly waiting. Because Phantom and I said we'll voice act for that. We just need somebody who wants to draw the animatic art. You know, draw all the like storyboard it. Maybe I can get my good friend, who's in China currently. He actually helped work on Starfield. Oh, I'm a little gassy. And he actually works primarily as a storyboard artist. So perhaps I could get him and we get, you know, high quality storyboard art for that. Like, imagine. And then we just essentially use that for just to voice act over. That'd be super neat. But anywho, back to what I was saying. So a lot of the guests that I have for the show, I either get from me reaching out and networking through various social medias and through raids and people I interact with. And the other way is through word of mouth that I get from people who come to me and say, hey, I think that this person would be fun and cool to come on the show. So let me ask them and see if I can get them on. And I'm like, okay, cool. And pardon me. And then I'll get a message say, hey, they're interested. Are you still able to have them? I'm like, of course I'll have them. I'll have anybody on this show. So, and that's what happened with our guest today, which honestly, I like that much more because it feels much more organic and much better because, you know, people, if you know anything about like summer sales, I'll have you, your dad, I'll have everyone. I don't care because I'm a truth seeker. For those that get that, I love you. For those that don't get that, I still love you. But I just feel like those are the best ways to find people to come on the show because it's the most organic way. It means I don't have to go and ask them. It's, hey, I think you'd be good for the show. I think you'd be good for the show. Why don't you see about trying to come on? They're like, okay, sure, I'll do it. And they reach out to me or they reach out to someone in my mom team and just like, hey, I want to be on the show. Okay, let's get you on the show. Because guess what? I won't say no to anybody who wants to come on the show. So if you know of anybody or you want to be on the show, reach out, join the Discord. So, you know, that's why I love this show. And I was talking a little bit with my team beforehand, is that I actually have about 7 more guests lined up after this one. So that is going into December. That I'm so excited for. And honestly, I love the idea of having a backlog of people come in, you know, being able to come on the show, because that means that no matter what, we have a wonderful line of people that we can always count on. And if somebody has to cancel, something is rescheduled, guess what? We find a way to work around because we persevere. And I am rambling now. Back to the original point of this. We have our wonderful guest for today. Now, we will welcome our wonderful guest, who is the head bartender of the Broken Horn Lounge. Now, he is a variety streamer and is welcoming to all who comes to the lounge. Now, much like me with the VOD, he has his own little place that he loves to meet and talk with people. So after this stream, I highly encourage you to check him out and to join his lounge, because again, he's a wonderful guy. I've had the chance to talk with him a little bit, and I can only imagine how much more fun today will be. So without further ado, please welcome our guest today, Speed Dmon. And not only that, we also have our co-host, the wonderful Phantom Fame. Now, of course, because of technical limitations, because I don't want my computer to die on me, our wonderful co-host is possessing the body of our little Gojo figure here. So yeah,
As it should be.
as it should be. Oh my, oh my word, I am dying. But anywho,
Don't die yet.
welcome, Speed. How are you?
We just started. Don't die on me right now.
Well, that's why we have 2 people on the show. 1 for the
Okay.
banter, 2 for the insurance.
Yeah, I'm already dead, so it doesn't matter. You know, you can't die twice.
Well,
Or could you? We don't know.
the government would like to know your
You threatening
location.
me?
The government would like.
Maybe.
Look, I don't care. Doesn't matter how many times you die. The government will come after you because they want their money.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
It is true.
Well, Speed, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic today. How about yourself?
Wait a minute, hold on. You can't turn that back on me. I'm the one who asked. We're the ones who ask the questions here.
I know.
All of our days are terrible and devoid of joy. You can't ask us how they're going.
Today is going fantastic. It is a beautiful day out right now. It is mostly sunny, and not only that, it is a crisp. Let me look at my temperature real quick.
It's like 40 here.
It is a
Yeah, I think I'm in the 50s.
It is a nice 51 degrees, which is so nice because 51 is the high. And after today, because the thing is, at this time of the year, typically it should be in the 30s. The 30s or the 20s for the high. And we just got hit with 51 degrees today, which is so nice. Now, it looks like it'll be tomorrow. It should rain and snow, and then on Thursday it said it should snow, and I'm not looking forward to that because I don't want to go back to the snow.
I get the fun part of like I could have one day that's like 40 degrees and then like tomorrow it's gonna be like 70. I'm just like, what happened? What's going on here? I hate this.
The worst part about that is the wind that kicks up when you have those changes, like the air pressure changes.
Yeah, I just get really sick because it just fluctuates on you so much. It's awful. It's I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Snow is trying to bring me back.
I will say this. I will take a mountain over a beach any day. So.
Oh, I concur. Like, it's just there's something about the mountains that you can do so much, but with the beach, like the beach, that is dependent on what you were able to bring. Whereas I feel like with the mountains, they're just you can explore and find so much to do. And plus the weather.
You can't push people off a beach. It doesn't work that way.
You can't push.
You can push people off a mountain. I like it. But I'd rather enjoy the cold more than the heat because it's just like you could put on so many layers in the cold, but then whenever it's just so hot out, you're just like sweating and stuff.
I finally met someone else who gets it.
What do you mean?
You can add more layers.
What do you mean? I've held this belief too.
It is.
Yeah, but I mean, do you count? You're like my other half.
When we had Sevilla on the show and we talked about that, I literally said, yes, I much rather prefer the cold over the heat because I can bundle myself up and have so many things. It's so hard to cool down in the heat.
Yeah, I'm supposed to co-host, not co-listen. Jesus.
Oh, fair enough. Well, guys, it appears that our wonderful, wonderful co-host, where is he? Right there, had to leave all of a sudden. So I'll see.
Oh, no.
We'll see.
Oh,
we'll see you next. But
Sir, you've been demoted.
he came back. He died a second
The
time.
little spaces are terrifying here. They're just full of sub-paraphernalia.
Sub-paraphernalia.
Wait, what?
You don't want to see the merch line.
Okay. I don't know.
But back to that hot and cold. Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like there's so much more you can do with the cold anyway. Because it's a vibe. I'm a rainy weather kind of guy, so I just love clouds, and I love anything dark because, just popping in an earbud and listening like say Persona music is just such a chill vibe. Whereas like in the sun, you just feel like up and at 'em and you gotta go, and like sometimes just nice just put a hoodie on, flip the hood up, put in some earbuds, just walk,
Dude, same.
See,
feels
I'm a shorts and t-shirt kind of guy, but I still like the cold.
Shorts and t-shirts are nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like,
Yeah.
but are you a flip flops in the snow kind of guy?
oh no. I am
I'm
not.
usually like barefoot unless I require shoes. Flip-flops are like a weird in-between for me.
As
I
a-
feel like, I don't want a thong for my feet.
I didn't think
That's what
of it
they
that
are.
way. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
But
Speed.
my thought
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Speed?
on flip flops.
Just on like what is your proper attire when you go out in the snow, or if you have like
How
cold
covered
weather?
do your feet have to be?
Oh, I gotta wear boots all the time.
He's asking if we can see
I-
your feet.
No, no, you can.
Wait, we can't see your feet. Hold on. I mean, that was a question for
The toes
backstage,
ain't
but,
free, man. The toes ain't free. Okay.
The toes.
the price for being on the VOD is that we get exclusive foot pics.
Oh
That
shit.
is-
Yeah, that's signed in
that's
the
the whole thing.
that's signed in the media
Oh.
release. You signed that away.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I knew I should have read the fine print under the fine print. Shit.
Yeah, we own 50% of your feet, but not 50%. Like we own 1 foot. Like 50% of each foot is ours.
Oh, 50%. Which one? You want the big toe or the small
No.
toe?
So
Which one
we
you want?
we require the front half, like the front halves of both,
front
where
half.
you only get a heel.
Oh shit.
To answer your question, Nina, thongs are what the Australians most commonly call flip flops.
I mean, mine are size 12 feet, so you got a lot.
But are you like a 12 foot, or are you 12 foot wide?
Are you 12 foot or 12 toed?
Probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different.
Is it 12? Yeah, I was about to say. Hold on.
The man with the 12 toes.
Yeah, because I tell you what, man, finding wide shoes sucks.
It really
'Cause
does.
if you go up a size, your shoes rattle around.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
like if you stick to the correct size, like then it's just like it starts like squeezing your tootsies together, and it's bad for your grippers.
It's bad for your grippers.
Not the
Bad for the
grippers.
Like I have. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, I know the feeling because, like, whenever I was in high school and stuff, I was a track person, and so those shoes, they are crunched in. Like your toes, there is
Yes.
no room. You have no room to wiggle. You can just wiggle your toes up and down, and that's it.
Sounds like ballerina
side to-
shoes.
Kind of, I guess, to some extent.
Well,
I love
It just has metal spikes on the bottom, so you can have fun with that idea.
only on the front though, which makes it so weird to walk on them.
well, have you
Yeah, but it makes sense.
have you seen
Because you're
ballerina
not the-
shoes?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
ballerina shoes. They're flat on the front usually.
Well, yeah, but like they're so crunched up and for like a lot of, if you look at a lot of, this sounds so weird to say, if you look at a lot of the feet of a lot of ballerinas, they're just
My
smashed.
pastime, yeah. Go
Your
on.
pastime. It do be like that sometimes, unfortunately. But at least you have, at least for a track, as you were saying, you got the little spikes in the front. So when you, if you're, do you imagine there's stuff you could do outside of just normal running with those spikes?
Not really. I mean,
like you could kick someone with them and it would hurt more than normal. But if you're kicking with the flat front part of your foot, you're also an idiot.
I got spiked in the calf whenever I was in a race once before.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
God. Yeah,
Oh,
I did hurdling. So yeah, I feel you on that. That was always terrifying because some people who didn't have good form, one leg just goes flying.
No, what was is so I ran track and cross country, and it was a cross country race I ran in, and there was like this portion that was concrete, and so he stepped in the concrete. His second foot stuck into my calf, and so it not only just stuck me, but went down because he fell doing it.
Ooh.
And this was like the first mile of the race, so I had blood on my calf going down to my shoe for another 2 miles on top, and I was
I
like,
can imagine how painful that must have been.
Well, hold on. Blood on your shoes for another 2 miles. Speed, you finished that fucking race, didn't you?
yeah, I finished the race.
You're a legend. I would stop.
It hurt, but the thing was, is like the adrenaline hit me, and so I didn't really feel it that much. I just looked back and I just saw the blood starting. I was like, okay, I'm fine, and I kept on going, and I finished the race. I looked back, and you just see this line of blood going down, and it's just on going into my sock. I was like,
you're standing upright and your blood is pumping, so it was probably just like leaving a trail. People got to track to you.
Yeah, I was just like, but yeah, it hurt. It really ruined my race, unfortunately, but like I still felt it a little bit, but it wasn't like that bad. I didn't finish it.
I mean,
So that's good.
At least with the trail of blood. I mean, for me, I would have been like, if I got lost, like, oh wait, that's where I came from.
Oh no, it wasn't like splattering on the ground at all. It was just running down my leg.
Speed, you're allowed to be dramatic. No one's gonna, no one's gonna be able to figure it out. Like they're not just like, oh, there's a line in this city. I know exactly where Speed is now.
Hey, are you losing? Do you see a line of blood on the ground? Yeah, that's you're losing.
Are you winning, son?
I don't know if I won or not with that.
Rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite expression. Rub some dirt in it. That was my dad, good old Joe. His favorite expression was the boys got a lot of quit in them. That was his favorite.
Yeah.
You guys have like an ism that was used a lot from your parents?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I think
because I don't think my parents had a whole lot of those.
They didn't talk to you a lot because they didn't like you.
No, yeah. I was the youngest kid in my family, so like they're like, go get out of here.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Gotcha.
Kid.
I was the only boy. I was the only boy out of 4, so that.
I grew up in a family.
I was doing a lot.
I grew up in a family of nothing but boys.
I cannot imagine that.
I think I can remember one, and it was like whenever I was whenever I was going to. I think it was like whenever I was in elementary or something like that. And I was preparing for like tests and stuff, and then I think it was like, be confident that you're competent was the thing.
That's a good one. What the fuck, Karen and Joe? You guys suck. Like mine sucked. It was like what? Like never sprinkle while you tinkle.
Whoa.
Be a sweetie, wipe this, or no, if you sprinkle while you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the seedy was like one that my dad's like that. The boys got a lot of quitting him, and like then he would we would be working on something. He'd be like, yeah, can you screw all these things in? And I'd get to the last one, and then he'd hold up a book of instructions that was completely irrelevant to what we were doing and go, do not tighten, and then would wait to watch me me go pale. And then I would turn around and realize he's holding like a manual for a vacuum cleaner, and then we're working on a garage door. Be confident that you're competent is amazing.
Yeah, I was being older now and just thinking of that line. I'm just like, maybe that would be something totally different all of a sudden, but But anyway,
that's awesome. Dude, that's something that you can actually frame up and like you can be like, yeah, these were the words that like my parents instilled in me. Mine are just like, well.
Val,
you don't have anything that like your parents said super often or that they repeated.
Another one was you're a mistake. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy cow. I think the only thing I can really think of, I just smacked my keyboard. The only thing I probably think of is
Did it say harder or
my mother would always tell me, it was like, don't let yourself get
Hello.
I'm gonna finish
what'd your mom say?
I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna.
Damn it! It was delayed too long.
I'm going to finish my thought, and then I'll indulge your 1,500 point request. Okay? Because if I don't, I'll forget. Because something about me, for anybody who doesn't know, I get off track very easily. So I'm just afraid I'll forget and I won't be able to get back. To answer your question, my mother was a big horse trainer. and she was going to be she was actually training to go into the Olympics, and she was going to go into the Olympics. And with that, she was very good. She won a bunch of competitions in the 80s, and she's incredibly good. Now, she didn't do Western horse riding. She did English, which English is a very prim, a very proper. It's all about it's really all about making sure your form is good, that you look good in riding a horse. Now, with that, one day she was trying to jump. She was jumping her horse, and the horse, for whatever reason, spooked. And because of that, she went head over reins, and the horse trampled on her pelvis. The horse broke her pelvis.
Oh.
And her, in her infinite wisdom, because the adrenaline had kicked in, she hobbled up, grabbed the reins, punched the horse in the mouth, and then got back on the horse, jumped the horse, and then went to the hospital.
Hell yeah.
And so because of that, my mother always told me, don't let the horse win.
Yeah, you get back up and you eat that horse.
Exactly, but she would always say, don't let the horse win on anything. And that's because if you let a horse get away with something, or just do something bad, it will keep doing it, and you won't be able to accomplish what you want to do. And so, like, you know, if I was playing music or if I was in theater, she would always tell me, you know, I'm like, I didn't get the part in the musical audition. She's like, well, don't let the horse win. Prove everyone wrong and just be better. Just get better. I'm like, yeah, you're right, Mom. so I do that. And like, that's probably the only thing I could think of right now that
It's a great one.
my parents would tell, my mom would tell me specifically, because my dad would just be like, you know, you're doing fine.
I think that's a better one, because it's just like there's actually a story behind it. It's not like a saying, and it's just like, oh.
No, those are both good. I mean, those are at least positive.
They're very positive. Because I had a list of quotes that I thought were really important to me, and I can't find them. So, but that's okay. Oh, but there was a different one. Yes, there was a different one that was really important to me that was told, where it was, where are you? There it is.
Oh, I don't trust you.
No, it's fine. So it was, anytime I feel very down, or I feel like I don't belong, or I'm not in the wrong place, I always remember this thing that I was told, which I won't say who it was, but it's somebody very close in my life, who I'm still very much in contact with today, where he told me, because I was at a point that was very low in my life, and I just didn't know where I needed to go, and all he sent me was 4 lines of text. And it said, pay no attention to the naysayers, stay strong, stay there. Remember why you were there. Remember who would love to have you come home, and who called you, good versus evil. And that's all it was. And that was enough for me to realize, I know why I'm where I'm at, and I know who would want me to leave where I'm at. So if I do that, I'm letting them win. It kind of doubles back into that, don't let the horse win. So it's like, it's a very, very important thing to me, at least, that those 4 bars, because I sent a text, and I'm just like, I need your help. I'm so lost, and I sent like a 3-paragraph thing. And that's all the person sent back. That's all he sent back to me was, actually, no, that was I can say that was my dad who said that. And it was just my father who said that. And that was all he sent back to me. And it was more than enough for me to realize I'm just overthinking it, and I need to continue on the path that I chose to be on. That's one of the reasons why I'm still being a VTuber right now, is because I'm like, I like where I'm at, and if I have my doubts, I know who'd want me to fail, and I know who'd want me to leave. I'm like, do I let them win? So I suppose next time, keep that in mind. If you're ever feeling like you're not in the right place, is know who'd want you to leave and know who'd want you to stay. Anyway, I rambled.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
No, it was worth a ramble, though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well,
I enjoyed that. That was nice.
Aw, thank you. Well, to y'all.
Yeah, did your mom tell you anything else?
Can't do this.
Maybe your dad, a
Yeah.
brother.
Can't do this.
Cousin?
I can't do this when I'm smiling so much. I need to drink some water.
Yeah, you got a couple redeems in there that you gotta look at.
Yeah, no, I drank my water.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Speed, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Not.
all good.
No.
I'm enjoying
No.
this.
No.
It's all good.
You don't understand why I'm going to say I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Ada.
I mean, I'm fine
There you
with it.
go. Now, is that so hard?
Yes.
That's a good boy. We need head pads for you.
I don't have head pats. I don't know how to set that up.
If you want me to, I could do it for you.
If you want to do it, sure.
He does a good one.
Which one? Do you want the deeper one?
I like the deeper one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. See? It kind of creeps up on you, doesn't it?
You gotta get that from the chest of that. Ada.
That also helps whenever you have a deep voice and stuff.
Look at what's the high one?
I'm trying to think. Give me a second. I gotta actually get it.
There's nothing funnier than the boys getting together and one person does like an impression of something, and then all the other boys in the room have to immediately do their impression of the same thing. I know me and Val do it, but it is the funniest thing. It's like boys at parties where you just hear and then suddenly everyone's like doing your yes, of course.
I do like doing
Illegal in 17 counties, I am.
I can do I can do the Alucard, but the abridged version of Alucard.
Oh, so the
abridged.
The Takahata 101 Alucard?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh.
I can do a Hank Hill somewhat.
Oh, Hank Hill is always funny. JG does a good Hank Hill, and it always gets me.
Dang it.
Like, God damn it, Bobby. My name is Hank Hill, and I sell propane and propane accessories.
Dang it, Bantam.
Dang it.
My favorite
There you go, Joe.
My favorite thing that he says is just, how am I supposed to know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
I have never seen King of the Hill, so
it's so
I
good.
always love hearing people because it's so iconic that it's just like the second you hear one, oh, you're just like, oh yeah, here comes the wave of them.
see that Hank Hill, that bois has to, like, you gotta add a little vibrato and you gotta hit that from the bottom. So it's like bois.
Yeah,
There's a streamer that I watch, and he has a voice cue, and it's Hank Hill going, "I'm about to bust." I'm just like,
Oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. That was Hank Hill. So the thing is, he had I think he just drank a lot of fluids or something, or just ate food, and because of that, he got up in the middle of the night and he says, "Oh Lord, I'm about to bust," as he's rushing, as you see him speed walking to the bathroom.
Yeah, he just has that little bit. I'm just like, that's a really good one. I want that.
JG will not stop sending me like clips of it's like Peter Griffin just like moaning Lois's name or something, and it's like,
What?
I think it's AI, but it's like it's unsettling how sexual it is. Oh, there's one.
No, there it is.
Oh, it's scary.
We were waiting for it.
The Dr. Pepper firing squad is here. Okay.
The Dr. Pepper firing squad. But this thing I was always thinking about is just how much one like streamer is willing to go for those kinds of things. Because like what I mean is I chose to do the RR because I thought that'd be really funny to do. But I get super embarrassed whenever I do it because it always comes out of left field at like the worst time when I'm not prepared for it. And so Please! Now's not the time! I can't hear you!
game was what was it? It's only one. It's about done. So you recently played, what was it? Persona Tactics. Was it Persona 5 Tactics? Persona Tactics?
Persona 5 Tactica.
Yeah, so I noticed there was a weird on your stream. Like I thought it was sponsored for a second, and then I realized that they had requirements for like streaming that. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because that really interested me. I've never seen anything like that before.
So I had to search because I always like to search before I go into something new and stuff like that. And I know for a fact, like Sega and some of those companies, they usually have like a thing in place for if you're streaming. So for them, they even told you exactly what you have to do. So you actually have to give copyright put things on your title in order to be good. On top of that, you can't do any slander or anything like that. And you can only stream to a certain amount
I saw that.
game. So you can only on there you can only stream to like the second castle until the end of it, and you cannot stream past that until next year.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting. And I actually really respect that from their point of view, because when you think about it, there are games like The Last of Us where once you beat the story, that's the game.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of reason to go back to it unless you're like a completionist. Because for me, I actually watched two people. I believe I watched Markiplier and Uber Hexer Nova are the two people I've seen play The Last of Us. And I never bought the game. I didn't own a PlayStation 4 at the time. I owned a 3, but it's the same thing with the Wii U and the Switch, where it's like if you saw a game that came out on the Switch, you do not buy it for the Wii U. You wait until you get a Switch and you buy it then.
Yeah.
I totally understand, because that game is voice acted like almost 100%. Because I remember I mentioned it on your stream in the chat that it's really well voice acted.
Oh yeah, it's really well voice acted. That's why I play the English sub version of it, because I like because I think like either or is actually good. To be honest, I may do the dub for my next one. I don't know, because I'm tired of talking on it all the time.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of dialogue.
It's a lot, yeah. And yeah, but I still like the Japanese voice. Whenever you have the Japanese voice actors doing it, it's a little. I think it has a little bit more. What do you call? Emotion into it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I switched. I was binging One Piece. I think there were like 1,000 episodes in, and I decided that I was going to catch up from never having seen any of it. And in 2.5 months, I caught up on One Piece in college. And at episode like 3 something, it's the time skip. The dub hadn't caught up yet, so I was watching the dub for the first like 350 episodes, and then I had to switch to sub. And like once you get used to the fact that the voices typically can be like a little higher pitched, and you get over that, that's it. Like emotionally, I feel like it's so superior to being able to just to understand what they're saying. It's really weird, like, because there are a lot of fantastic English voice actors. I just feel like there's a lot of emotion that kind of gets downplayed or like gets cut for time with like the lip flaps and stuff, where it's like because things have to match up, they just have to change so much of it. I mean, I guess Val, you could probably speak to more of that than I could.
In just how like the just English stuff changes.
Just the process in general. You're much more familiar with it than I am, yeah?
So with that, it's a weird dance that kind of has to happen, because and this is a conversation I've had with numerous writers and especially voice actors, as well as when we talk about English dubs compared to the subtitles, it's really hard to assess what is good and what's not, in the aspect of unless you understand Japanese, you can't know for certain what they're saying, because and I know this from one of my coworkers who I work with in my audio engineering field, where he is an American, but he speaks fluent Japanese, and there's a lot of stuff in the normal Japanese vernacular that just doesn't translate into English, so they have to give approximations with it, and that can only be done so well with subtitles, and that's what makes a little bit of English dubs hard, is that what people don't realize is that the process that goes into writing a script for a dub, it first has to be translated from its source material, which is essentially what you will read in the dub, or in the pardon me, when you see subtitles, that is the translation. That is essentially a rough but direct translation. What separates that from, say, a dubbed production, which is ADR, is that it is written specifically to fit the English dialect.
So it's localized.
It's very much localized, because the thing is, if you're reading those subtitles, you're reading subtitles, it doesn't translate to anything with emotion or tonality or phrasing or pronunciation. You're just reading it. And I'm not saying it's bad by any means. I just think as an English speaker, it's always hard to get the full picture of what it is you're trying to see like in an acting perspective. Because I've taken acting classes for years, and I've taught it in the university where I currently work. And so it's just a really hard balance to find, and it's really up to the writers, because it's not the voice actors. The voice actors are kind of secondary to if an English dub is good, or just a dub in general is good. Because I have seen bad Japanese subs. They are really bad. Because when it comes to voice acting, I always say this: voice acting is 50% voice, 50% acting. I thought somebody would chime in with that. But yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah, it was.
we were very paying attention to you.
No. We're just both engrossed. Like, we're just eating our popcorn. Like,
it's a Nina's salty popcorn.
I'm just having my drink over here. It's all
so, but with that is that the voice acting is 50% voice, 50% acting. So anybody can put as much emotion and as much feeling into the lines that they can, and somebody will say it's good. But if the dialogue and the writing is terrible, if you don't understand it, of course it'll sound good. But if you're taking that's the thing, you're taking those subtitles at face value, which is good. It's that suspension of disbelief. But I feel like with the English voice acting, after it's translated, after it's spent extensive time writing the dialogue, because that when I helped produce and record and dub the anime I worked on, the hardest part was working with the writers to make all of the dialogue fit and work. Like, actually, I have a copy of the script on my bookshelf behind me that I can pull out right now. And
really,
yeah, which I won't say the title of for obvious reasons. I don't want to get doxxed. But for instance, there was a line where the female lead was having an internal dialogue that was just there were words that weren't translated, I was given rough translations for, that we just kind of had to go, okay, maybe this is how it would sound, and this is how it would go in English. Or the biggest thing that we spent the most time deliberating on was a line where a person said, "Congratulations on winning. Your prize is 50 or 60 scrub brushes." Think about that for a moment. It's supposed to be a gag prize, but the problem is that the way it was written and the way it was talked about in the show, in the Japanese version, is it's a I forget what the word is, but it's essentially an old used sponge. But they have a word for it, and the thing is like, for winning this, you get a useless thing. We tried so hard to figure out how to translate that and bring that into English, because there's just no way you can, for the American audience, to just take a look at that and be like, yes, 50 scrub brushes. That makes complete sense. Does that make sense? And so we ended up just keeping it as, hey, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Thank you for the follow.
It is always fun because we, who are actually in the Discord, we hear it before we see it. So we just hear the yell and we go, "What the hell is that?" And we look over and we just see a cacophony of shit flying at him. It's amazing.
That's the
Everyone reload your Dr. Pepper cans soon. Okay, reload. Start reloading.
So, fun fact, that's the reason why I have it like that, is because if somebody follows, I'll always know if they follow. I won't miss it.
You can't miss it.
I can't miss it.
Unless there's an airstrike currently happening, in which case you will miss it 100%.
Please don't.
No, I just as an example.
I was looking away and I just heard the sound. At least I was...
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I don't know what
At least I went...
So you streamed for, I think we were talking earlier, and you said you streamed the Persona 5 Tactics yesterday. Then you had a collab afterwards. You took like a 30-minute break, and you said you went for 9 hours. That's the longest you've streamed so far, right?
Yeah, close enough to it. Yeah, that previous longest was 5, and that was my very first stream. And
that was just your debut.
That was my debut, yeah. And
what did you stream on your debut? I don't know if I actually caught that one.
I streamed Contraband Police on that one.
Wait a minute, is that the one? Is that the truck stop one?
Yeah, you're basically a border agent, and you have to inspect all the vehicles that come through.
Oh, I've looked at that game.
Like Papers, Please?
It's like Papers, Please, yeah. Because you have to look at their passport, all that stuff, and then they also have to have the right registration for the car. You have to also inspect the car to make sure that there's no anything broken on there. You have to check the inventory that they have. If anything's missing, they can't come through. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you have to like focus on. Like eventually it goes to like, eventually it's like 15, 16 things you have to look at for one person to see.
Right. Yeah. It just gets super complicated to try and make you mess up.
And then on top of that, you also get people that want to try to raid your border, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, God. Well,
this is happening.
So you got that. You played Persona 5 Tactics. I've seen you played the Halo Anniversary Edition with like Minecraft modded into it and like a bunch of random stuff.
The Chaos mod, yes.
The Chaos mod. So do you just kind of go with whatever feels right, or do you have like a type of game you typically gravitate towards, or a type of stream that you gravitate towards? It seemed like you're going for like the gaming streamer.
Yeah, I am a little bit here and there. I just feel like whatever I want to play kind of deal. I just think about like
the flow.
Yeah. And just be like, hey, there's this, like Persona 5. I was like, hey, it's a new game and if anyone's interested in those types of games.
Friggin' Monosuke rating.
Hey.
I think that is the first.
What's up, Mono?
I think that's the longest time I've been rated. So I set that sound up.
Oh, Leah's here to commit crimes. What's up, Leah? How was House Flipper?
I need to how do I shout out? I need to figure out how to do that.
That's all right. I got this. I'm in monos. I was in monos earlier. I thought she was playing Amnesia, and then I looked up earlier, and it just changed to House Flipper, and I got a little confused. I'm guessing she died.
Oh, thank you. I thank you for the raid, Monosuke. I really appreciate that. I need to figure out how to shout you out because I think this is the second time I have been raided.
Should be Command SO, like the exclamation part SO, and then their Twitch name, I believe.
See it.
Is that right, Speed?
You at them. You just at them.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Just at them.
Is it
SO at, and then their name.
Watch me type this straight into the chat and just like.
No one's gonna judge
there we
you
go.
for it.
There we go.
Very nice.
I learned how to do things, guys.
Okay, I gotta ask. Mine doesn't do like this little shout out thing right here. Mine just does the like message underneath of like, hey, go to them. They played this.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. I think that might be it's either Stream Elements integration or the Twitch integration. I'm not sure which one that is.
I think it's Stream Elements.
Okay, because that's what I use as well. So I'm wondering if it's because yours are just using like the regular Twitch shout out. It's just like, do you have Nightbot or something like that?
I believe I should have Nightbot. I do, but
Oh, I was talking to Speed.
oh,
I don't think I do. I'll need to check
Oh, okay.
that.
It could be like whatever bot you have manning it. I mean, because I know you have a lot of other friends who are VTubers. Did you actually get into VTubing because you had other people that you communicated with that were in VTubing, or how did you stumble into it?
my gosh.
So, so I kind of started like
Oh,
long ago because a lot of people wanted me to stream previously,
frick.
and in actuality, I did stream previously, but I didn't.
Were you a
have,
flesh tuber?
No, I wasn't a flesh tuber.
Oh,
I
okay.
was a disembodied voice tuber. So
Ah,
I didn't have a camera on me. I didn't have anything like that. So like, I don't even know what I played back then. Ah, man, I don't even remember. It's on my channel, but they're all unlisted right now.
Yeah.
So you can't even see them. So congratulations, you won't see them at all. But yeah, it wasn't. I didn't really give it like a really good go at it, to be honest. It was fun because like there was one time I played Dirt Rally, and then I connected to a person that was in like the Netherlands, and I was like, "What? Why are you watching me? How in the heck this happened?" And it was kind of fun because it was enjoyable to like make those kind of connections. Just not only. Just outside of your country and just talk to people and whatnot. It was enjoyable with that. It didn't last long, and then I tried again a little bit for just a small amount. That didn't work. So this is technically my third time going for it.
Okay.
Quotations. So, but it really because, but yeah, some of my friends started it. Well, mainly two of them started streaming, one of which she was a mod for another streamer. She started streaming, and I ended up supporting her a lot. And then I ran into another. I'm gonna just say their names.
Yeah, of course.
Catnips is one of them.
Okay, I've seen them in your chat.
Yeah, short for cat. And then Guaco VT is another one, and both of them. They're awesome streamers and I support both of them. And then I was just watching. I was like, I know a lot of people wanted me to stream, and I was like, okay, I'll give it one more go and actually like put some effort into it and not just
absolutely.
And just here's a stream here and there and all that stuff. And so
yes, I know so many people that did something similar, myself included, where I did flesh tubing like 2 years ago, and I just kind of did it whenever. I'd go for a very long time, but it was like never planned. The effort wasn't really in there. I never spoke to chat. It was just the quality was just totally different.
Yeah. And so because of that, that got me like started. So whenever I actually started working on getting a model, getting overlays and all that stuff, I ended up Cat ended up helping me gain more connections with other VTubers as well, and I collabed with Cat a lot. I collabed with Guaco some. I collabed with others like King Dizzy Daz, Buzzbeak VT, and Kato Gray, and it was a lot of fun just being around all that stuff, and I just like supporting them as much as I can. And then whenever I started, they just started supporting me back. And so it was a great, it was kind of interesting. It was kind of, I don't know what the word I could come up with, but
yeah,
it was satisfying.
It's just this nice warm feeling. And then it turns into level 6 hype trains.
Level 6 hype trains, getting affiliate in like 2 weeks, which I was just like, I don't even have emotes. Impressive. I don't have emotes at this time, and I was like panicking for a moment. I was like, but
oh my gosh,
it was so ridiculous to just have that experience happen, and I'm very grateful for it, and that's just like how I am. Is just like everyone, like I also have a saying for myself on this thing. Is like, you're a captain of your own ship. You control your channel, but the viewers, the followers, are your crew, and they will keep you afloat. And that's why I enjoy the most out of them.
Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good way to look at it. How come I'm the one with the shit sayings? I thought I would be the one with the silver tongue here, and I'm getting shown up like crazy.
But it's also, for me, it's also like, I want to help, like how everyone has helped me grow the way I am. I want to help like other streamers grow as well. I know I don't have much. I know that for a fact. I don't have much. But if I can at least give it a little bit of a go and a try, I will be more than happy to help them out and just be like there's a few that I'm actually watching and I'm just like, I want you guys to be affiliates right now. So I'm going to try to advertise you guys. And also like, if you ever see on my Twitch, I always try to advertise other streamers that have helped
you do
me
a really
lot.
cool thing. I've seen a couple of people do it, but most of the people I've seen have done it after you have done it, where you'll actually mention people that either you streamed with or that rated into you, and then you'll actually list out who you rated to. That's genius, because that's a really good way to also interact with those people outside of Twitch, because most people, I mean, like, take it from me, people do not look at Twitch whispers at all.
No, they don't.
Because it's right next to that annoying, what is that? It's like the notifications button and the Prime Loop button that always have like notifications next to them that don't matter. So it's like, yeah, like it never matters. So you just ignore those buttons up there. So like reaching out over Twitter, that's such a great way to connect with people that, especially if like for you where you're like helping them out and you're like, yeah, I'd love to go and support people. Or like for me and Val, where it's like I'd love to collab with them. Val would love to have them on the VOD. And it's like, that's such a good way to be able to reach out to people to show it's like, hey, this wasn't just me picking someone, like just, you know, spinning a wheel and being like, this person is streaming. I'll shoot my viewers over to them. Okay, cool. Everyone have fun. Like, it's showing that you do care. You're like, yeah, like, we rated into you. We took a look at your content. Like, it seemed like it was really fun. I had to go because there's a reason I stopped streaming. But like, you know, like it just shows that because you're a genuine guy, and you can very easily pick that up from looking at your content, looking at from either the streams themselves or the tweets. Like, you can just really feel this genuine energy of, you're just like, yeah, I'm an introverted guy that wants to stream, and when I'm online, and when I'm not, I'm chilling.
On a side note with that, before I forget, Monozuki asked how we were doing, and it forgot to send. So I want to make sure.
I saw that.
I want to make sure we say something about that before we all steam over that. So we're doing great here, Monozuki. We thank you for the raid, but two, we're always happy to have you and everyone else come on. So how are you doing?
She should be asleep. It's like 10 p.m. for her, right?
It's true. I like how I did stop for a moment to be. We all paused. Just, how are you doing? Silence. There was just silence. The music stopped playing.
Just really put her on the spot.
Like, Gojo's secretly having a knife pointed at me. Okay, that's how it's gonna.
Yeah.
I have to force myself to say I'm good. Don't kill me. No.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
If you're still here with us, Mono, oh, there it is. 10 p.m. It's not late. Well, I mean, one could consider it late. But
I'm gonna stay up till probably 2 tonight. Who knows?
Oh, damn. All right, you heard it here first. Speed likes to party.
I'm a night owl. I'll admit it. I'm a night owl.
See, I'm a little bit of both. It depends on the day. Like, I go to bed at, like, usually I don't actually leave my computer and go lay in bed till probably midnight, but I'll get up at like 7 or 8.
Yeah, mine's just midnight and then wake up.
Well, that's wonderful to hear that you're making a gin. Well, hopefully for the next 50 minutes we can help lull you to a wonderful sense of sleep with all three of our sultry voices.
Do we need to do an ara to help?
Mine's on a point basis. Because if I do that all the time, it will not be special.
No, fair enough.
But if you want to, if you want to do it,
Speed's just giving them out for free. He's like,
I'll
hey,
give it out for free. If you you want an advertisement, there you go.
yeah, there you go. That's the I think that's a genius way to advertise. I've been trying to figure out like good ways to like promote, and I'm like, dude, like simpage is just it's so
Simpage.
smart. It's so simpage. There's
I never
nothing
heard of
other,
it that
there's
way.
nothing else to call it. It's simpage. Like
it's as
I
simple
don't
as that.
really. I like it more as a meme term than I actually like what the acronym stands for, because I think the acronym is super dumb, and I actually avoided using that term for a very long time until I heard people using it in more of a positive light, where people are like, yeah, I'm simping. I was like, okay, I can get behind this now. Like, now that I know it's not just like super derogatory to someone who's just like, you know, really into a fandom, or like who's just supporting a streamer or something, I was like, now I can get behind it. To be frank, you do all have really nice voices. Oh, is this going to turn into an ASMR talk show?
Well, thank you.
What? I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the hand cam stream.
Hand cam stream.
Hand cam.
Hand cam? No, canned ham.
Oh,
Ah, steamed hams.
I was going to just go like you're camming your hands, not your feet. What?
In this economy?
Can you show your feet on Twitch now? I feel like
No, you can't. I don't think you
Oh wait,
can.
I thought so, but I swear I've seen some grippers on stream.
Can you show feet on Twitch? It is now a precedent to not show feet on Twitch.
Yeah, I thought it was something where like you just it was a thing, and then now it's not, and then people just kind of kept not doing it. I mean, Twitch is very strange with its rules. Like
You can do a hot tub stream, but not as a VTuber, I guess. I don't know.
That's like my so I did a channel goal because Bombastic Plastic is always in my chat. He's always hanging out, and he had some amazing dancing emotes, and one of them was like a twerking emote. And so I did a channel goal where like I was like, yeah, like you guys donate channel points, you donate this much, I'll get a twerking emote. We hit it, I got it, I posted to Twitch, and they denied it because they're like, yeah, we don't have buttocks on Twitch. And I was like, it is fully covered. I was like, it's not graphic in any way, shape, or form. Like the butt cheeks aren't even defined. It's just someone like shaking their butt. And they're like, yep, nope, that doesn't fly. I'm like, how does that not? You have people in bikinis in a hot tub. What do you mean? This person's fully clothed. Like, it's insane to me.
Because,
like,
I mean, to be fair, Twitch is very Puritan in a lot of the things they do because of advertisers and what have you. So
oh yeah.
Pardon me. I'm gonna.
I just saw it.
Pardon me.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
All right. Hold on. I'm actually grabbing my mic for this. Like I'm taking it off the shock mount.
Your
All right.
ass was the bomb. That's too
All right.
graphic. You haven't seen my butt.
All right. The question is, do you want a relatively deep voiced one, or do you want a more high pitched one? That's the
Did
question.
we get a deep voice last one? I think the last one was deep,
The
right?
deep. I think the deep one was last week.
Yeah. No. Earlier today.
I did a deep one.
Yeah.
So then, which one do you want, Nina? That's the question. That is the real question. And also, you can't see my because the way I'm holding my mic is that I am covering my face, so you'll be able to hear it. You just won't be able to see me like.
Why are you covering your face?
Oh, I'm not. No, so it's just the way I'm holding. So with the way my shock mount is, I can only take my mic out of it in one direction. I can't pull it down. I instead have to push it out. So because I have to unplug my mic, which.
Doesn't work. Yeah, I would imagine.
There is that better? Because I actually did.
Oh.
I actually did unplug my mic because the thing is, so if you ever have a condenser microphone like mine right now, I will get there. If you have a condenser microphone like mine, it requires 48 volts of power, which is called phantom power. And the thing is that you can't unplug that while it has power going through, because if you do, it will cause an imbalance of electrical current going through and possibly blow up the capacitor inside. So don't do that. Please. Whatever you do, don't unplug your mic if it has phantom power. Now,
Yeah, I power that shit.
so this one's for you, Nina. Are you ready? Relatively deep, because my voice is not as deep as, say, Phantom's is, but it's relative. Okay. Probably the best I could do right now with my voice. Like I can do a better higher pitched one. I'll give you a higher pitched one, okay?
There you go.
That's better.
It looks like they liked it.
It passed the vibe check. Oh.
I mean, it's like you don't give off very strong femboy energy until you hit the RRs, and then it's like, wow, oh wow, all right. I don't know how you swing IRL, but that definitely paints a different picture than the normal Val that I'm used to.
I'm pretty open.
I'll join you on the RR, and I didn't do the high one.
Hell yeah.
Time. So I'll do the low one again.
Oh, my mic, my shotgun.
There you go. And then I'm trying to do the high one.
You got it. You have to practice. You have to.
It's that feeling where you're trying to find it in your throat before you emit any sound, and it's the most nerve-wracking thing on stream. I know exactly what you're doing right now
because I'm just like, is it too feminine?
You can't look. Here's the thing. No matter what you do, people are gonna enjoy it. That's kind of the thing I've started learning from streaming. Like, especially like the other day in Faz when we were just singing and doing stuff, and Falcon was like, dude, chat really likes what you're doing. And I was like, I am depressed with how terrible I sound right now.
See, the thing is that you have to, because I think I found it, because you have to find it, and then once you got to be able to go back and forth. So if I'm doing my low one, I can do, pardon me, got to hit it with that low, and then if you need to go high, you just got to get into your head voice, and that's when you go. Gotta hit that back and forth, my.
Because I don't even know like how high is my high, to be honest. And it's just like
just go for it. Speed. If you go for it, I'll do one. And I literally said the other day I would not do it without being paid. I will do it so that you're not alone. It'll distract. It'll distract in case it doesn't go the way you want.
Views. I like it. Hada. Is that better?
Yours get really like breathy.
That one's a breathy one. I know that's a breathy one.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's a quality. This has to be abuse. Why is it abuse?
It is abuse.
Who are we abusing?
Aura,
you know.
My God. Oh no!
Yeah, you know.
Why was there a oh, Marzuki chose to throw it.
Speaking of abuse.
You gotta. Well, because I've always thought it'd be fun. Because one of the things I love doing with voice acting is impressions, but more importantly, just changing my voice to do whatever I need it to. I always thought it'd be fun to practice and try and expand my register so I could go higher if I need to. You know, if I need to emulate a more feminine voice, because it gives me for our trans and non-binary friends and fans, I always respect and find so much. I'm just so impressed when they're transitioning and they're able to find their more natural voice in that regard. Like if they're going from masculine to feminine, they're able to do them. Like, I need to take notes because that is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I feel like before pre-puberty, I was pretty good at like jumping into like a feminine register, and now I can't at all.
Not at all.
Like I said, for those who change their voice like that so they feel more comfortable in it, you have my utmost respect, because it is just incredibly impressive. I mean, and especially being able to be more comfortable in your own skin in that form. You want to be comfortable in your own voice, and being able to change that, I bow down. That is just, I have so much respect. So, especially as a voice actor, you learning how to use your voice in more ways than just being an outside your voice. You know, it's just impressive. So I've been practicing. I've been trying to get into that upper register, and I've been practicing a few techniques that I've been learning from some of my trans friends, trans and non-binary
They go
friends.
through extensive training to work on
and
that
it's
stuff.
so
It's wild.
incredible. I'm like, I've been trying to do it to just hit those registers that I need to, and it's just, it's incredible. Plan on going to uni for VA. Wait. They don't do that in the States. I wish they did that in the States.
Yeah, a true voice is something I've heard, because I had that. I think I've talked about this before. I think on my stream, where in my opinion, I have a pretty good range, and I always value like the flexibility of my voice rather than the quality of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have never found like my true voice. I've always just imitated the original singer of whatever song I'm singing, or just tried to mess it up as much as possible, which is equally as fun.
Well, it's like if I'm singing Elton John, you know, instead of going of just it's a little bit funny, the feeling inside. I sing that, I'm like, I want to sing like Elton John, where he goes, it's a little bit funny, the feeling inside. I'm like, because you just want to sound like them who's singing it, or like Billy Joel is a perfect.
You want to sing like what you're used to.
Exactly,
Yes,
like Billy Joel, for example. I love belting out the song Vienna. It's such a good song.
I actually don't know that
You
one.
don't know this. So
I don't know.
it's a very good song that showcases his tenor ability, where he just belts. So he just like, slow down, you crazy child, you're so ambitious for a juvenile, and he continues to go into that. And it's the chorus. He's like, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off. Oh, no! That was not part of the Billy Joel song.
No, I'm pretty sure that was.
No, it has a second part to the Billy Joel song. What are you talking about?
But, pardon me.
There he is.
The
Yep.
point that I'm trying to make is that when I
the final part.
when I sing that, I don't sing that like me. I try and sound like Billy Joel, and it's hard, especially once you belt. If anybody who knows about singing experience like that, then you'll know. At that point, you can't imitate a whole lot of people if you're belting, because you're not in your head voice. You're singing high in your chest. That's why instead of, you know, slow down, you crazy child, I'm singing in my chest, whereas slow down, you crazy child, I'm singing that in my head. So it's a much different sound that you're trying to achieve. Dang it, that Monozuki throwing the Dr. Pepper knocked my armrest off.
Dang these fake Dr. Pepper cans knocking over things in IRL. How dare it happen?
God, punishing you is just the best feeling.
Aw, thanks, Cairo. I appreciate that. I don't sing. I just happen to push air out of my vocal cords that the air it resonates at a certain frequency that you. I'm sorry, I'm an audio nerd.
Like falling with style.
If I ever sang, I think I would summon Simon Cowell somehow, and he will just slap me across the face.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, I am not a singer. I will never sing.
What?
Oh, my
Dude,
armrest.
Singing with people who don't consider themselves good singers is those are usually the best people to sing with, because the people who think they are like super good singers, they just try to do runs constantly, or like they try to do a whole bunch of weird stuff, and
No. It would be horrible for me. I listened to myself singing and I was like, nope, trash. I'm gone.
Okay,
I'm done.
but
no.
Okay, but then the question becomes, do you enjoy singing alone?
I'll go 50-50 on that. Yes or no?
So, because I feel like at a certain, like, it's one thing to sing, to not like to sing in front of people, but I feel like if you enjoy singing, like, in your car, I feel like that's the only singing that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's you're.
If it's sorry.
No, I'm falling out of my chair because I need to fix my armrest. You continue. You say your thing.
I mean, singing in my car. I mean, I do that some of the times whenever I'm just like, this is boring, right? Because the thing is, for myself, like, whenever I work, I have to drive 30 minutes to my work and 30 minutes back to home. Woo!
Man, I drive
so I gotta
5.
have. So I have a lot of time to burn to do whatever during those 30 minutes when I'm driving. So.
What about you, Phantom?
Sorry, I was distracted for a second. What was that?
What about you with singing?
I love singing. Singing is my favorite. That's what I say in the I actually got in trouble when I was younger because I'd sing too loud in the shower. So, well, I take showers at like 5 in the morning before school.
So you're the resident rooster.
Well, I have stage fright. I've had stage fright since 1st grade. My teacher told me that I wasn't good at singing and that I should.
Damn.
How did they say it? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that I didn't take it well, but I was singing and the teacher said like stop the music, pointing me out in the middle of class. I was like, hey, like you're trying to be a show off. You're not that good. You need to stop. And I walked out of that class and I have not been good at singing in front of people ever since. Like I now close my eyes when I sing in front of other people because I can't look at other people and sing. So I love singing. I love singing. It is it's my favorite. I don't think there's a better feeling in the world than hitting like a stanza or like a line that you've been working on for like a long time. Like that gives me like a high whenever that happens.
So it's funny that you bring that up because I remember when I was in high school, because when I wasn't playing basketball, I played in our orchestra because I'm a classically trained bassist, and then when I wasn't doing that, I was doing theater. And let me tell you something, at the time when I was in high school, the Book of Mormon the musical was becoming bigger and bigger.
Oh, yep.
And so I was really vibing with it. It's a good musical. But the thing about it is Andrew Rannells, phenomenal actor. In the song he sings, like the big song he sings, because every musical has that, it's a song called I Believe. Now, in it, he hits a note that is very high to belt. We should have a karaoke night so Fan can gain his confidence back and we can hear Speed's lovely singing voice and Val can sing. We all throw Dr. Pepper's in. No.
I'm accept with every.
Sevilla. I've made Sevilla sing too many times on hers.
I'll accept all of that except for me singing. No.
I believe. Yeah. Well, we'll see about changing that, unless you're not comfortable, in which case we will support you from the sidelines. But
what if we got a VTuber model for your VTuber model?
No.
What if we got your persona a persona so no one knew it was you?
No, not just a persona. A persona.
Is this like, what is this, like a VTuber masked singer going on?
I was going to say it's the masked singer if we're already masked singers.
Oh my gosh. That would be
amazing. Would that be?
The buddy is somehow Speed Demon. No.
I thought it'd be super fun. Like, here's an idea, just as a sidetrack. Like, if I were to do a show like that, I thought of adding different scenes in my Streamlabs, which were just zoomed in portions of the same thing, but they just acted as different like camera angles that I could just hotkey between. And then if we did a show like that, I could just imagine at the very end, if you've seen it, just spamming back and forth the reveal of just the hosts or the judges and then the talent and the judges and the talent, because you know they do that at the very end of The Masked Singer where they just spam the punch ins like it's no one's business. I'm sorry, I just had to talk about that for a moment because I think the Masked Singer is funny, but I also think the camera work is stupid.
Yeah. I watched it once and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to
Monozuki, you're
watch
not
this.
distracting us at all. That's a very good idea
Yeah,
because
and-
we're thinking of having a karaoke night.
And Monozuki, I am glad that you have the confidence for me because I have zero at all for that.
What if we faked it? What if we just what if we like I mean, who's a famous person that didn't actually like what was it? High School Musical 1, like it wasn't Zac Efron singing.
It was his brother Derek Efron.
It was like someone, I don't even remember who it
Oh.
was. But like it was someone completely different, and you can totally tell in the second when it was him singing, that's like his singing voice is very different. And Zac Efron can sing. So it was just really strange that like it was just like a really strange choice, but like we could do something like that. Maybe those AI covers. Oh my god. We absolutely could. Speed, we'll get you we'll get you to sing. We won't make you sing, but we'll get you to sing.
No,
If you know what I mean.
no, you ain't gonna make me sing. That ain't gonna happen.
Well,
Yeah.
then here's
No,
something I
no.
Like wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
something I may think about doing is just
Help,
doing a-
help.
doing
the
a-
knife is getting closer.
maybe just doing a private karaoke night where it's just you, me, Phantom, and maybe a couple other VTubers, and we just like have a private karaoke night.
That would be really fun. What a fun, like that would almost be like team building. That would be super fun.
Oh, but
That would be
Someone's
so
recording
much
it.
fun.
I mean,
On the side,
if
like-
anybody's recording it, guess what? I will sue them because this is private, and
This is
I don't want to get
private.
demonetized.
That's the nice thing about content creators
that's
is
true. You
that
could
they
get
wouldn't
demonetized for
do
that.
that if you asked.
Hopefully.
Not anyone we associate with, at least. Not anyone I'm sure
Yeah.
you associate with. Like I've actually had very good luck with the people that I have run into.
Mm-hmm.
I have not really run into anyone that like hasn't been like 100% like a cool person. The only person
No.
I did run into that wasn't, they fucked off before anything.
Oh,
before I
I-
even got to interact
Oh,
with them.
I know who that person is, and I also banned them.
Yeah. Did you?
Wait.
Do we have the shared ban?
No, I just saw your post. Burn, sang by Patrick. Wait, Burn as in like from Hamilton? Or that's the only Burn song I can think of, Nina. But no, I saw the post you made on Twitter about it. And I'm like, oh, if he's banning the person, then
Yeah.
I probably should too.
Yeah,
So-
I only have one person banned.
and I do too, and that is the person. VTubers are always winning.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just not worth banning people unless they like even if they suck. Like, I'd much rather have my community just eat them alive because I know they will. Like as much
I
as
knew it was
Cat
Hamilton.
likes to bully the streamer, I have full confidence that my chat, your chat, and Speed's chat would eat someone alive if someone came and was actually being like a jerk about things. Absolutely eating them alive. And I would love to watch that.
Well, I'm pretty sure Tathan would be the first person to instantly just send them to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, probably.
Because
yeah.
Tathan is very quick on the draw with that.
See, that's what Brendan is essentially my main mod. I mean, I don't really have like any set roles. Robe is probably there the most out of the mods, and then Brendan is there close second, or at least he lurks more often. But I mean, he's the one who does like all the footwork that like any footwork that I don't do on my own is probably him
What?
helping me out. Eat
What's going on?
delicious piggies.
Okay, so
Oh,
you know, it's funny that you bring that up, Nina, because I've always thought it'd be fun to do some sort of Hamilton like sing along, because bro, I love Hamilton. I know
Oh,
like
God.
all of the words to Hamilton. It was a phase in high school theater, okay? Because Hamilton came out when I was nearing the tail end of my high school experience.
Oh, when did it come out for me?
So
What year was Hamilton?
I want to say it was 2017. Hamilton.
Why am I so fucking old?
2015. Oh, never mind. That was near the beginning of my high school career.
I don't want to talk about it.
I see. Oh dear, that's oh me oh my. Well, anyway, that's enough personal information about me. don't want to
Every time someone reveals their age to me, I feel
age a sign.
older and older.
Don't want to age us.
Well, good. Well, I talked about this before, where where I was talking about like yeah, I treat everyone like they're my equal. I treat everyone like I think I was telling you this, Speed, where I was like I treat people like I've known them forever. Like the moment that they say hello to me and I realize that they're being friendly, like that's it. Like you are my friend, and I will treat you as such. And so I will just treat everyone as if they're A, my age, B, my best friend. And so like that was I was talking about that with I was up super late talking to like Mono and Marie up till like 3 or 5 in the morning, and then I didn't even think about it, and I was like, Marie said something, and I realized I had a decade on her, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like this feels I was like, this feels so scummy. Like,
eject.
Yeah, exactly. And then I told my wife the next day, I was like, I was up really late talking to Mono and Marie, and I was like, I didn't realize there's a big age gap. And she's like, how big? And I was like, 10 years. She's like, ooh, you're a creep. And I was like, I know.
Wait, hold on.
Help me.
Phantom, I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, here come the nudes. I'm ready.
Bro.
Oh shit. For free.
So I want
for free.
So I sent it, and I want your reaction to that.
Oh no. Oh no. What is
it's
this?
nothing bad. It's just.
Is that big of a gap? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Why am I old? Fuck. I'm not that old, but like.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
I mean, I've had gray hair since high school, but now it really feels like I've earned some of them. God fucking damn it.
Where's that
Mono, don't you dare say that. Don't you dare use that word. I hate that word. I thought that's what you were, Val, earlier when we were talking about like things that like, I mean, I think it was incredibly obvious to anyone paying attention to chat that I was trying to get you to Ara Ara when I asked you, like, was there anything your mom used to say to you?
Yeah. But
I had a sinking feeling right after I asked the question that you were going to go, in this economy?
Like, oh my gosh.
I was like, God damn it. I set him up. Here lies Phantom.
Yo, welcome to the chat, Speed Demon.
Look,
I've always been in the chat.
I know you have.
I find the weirdest hills to die on, and like it's ever expanding.
But actually, this here's our.
I hope
Phantom. Here you go.
I hope somebody clipped that. I really hope somebody clipped that. Of just.
Oh, she got an ad right when heard me scream, Mono, don't you dare! And then she got an ad. Oh my god, that's so funny.
She just all of a sudden she just hears the Mono, don't you dare cut it with a. Oh my gosh.
I still can't go that high. I'm so infuriated. I need my voice back.
I'll give you your voice back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna give me my voice back.
Yeah, I'll give you your voice back. I'll give you that.
Hell yeah. You're gonna hit me with that
aura.
Yeah.
Aura.
A little bit of that.
Ah!
This is getting weird.
Smack.
It's fun getting weird though.
Smack
getting
back.
weird is like the best part of streaming with avatars, that you don't have to worry about that shit. It's gone. It's out there.
Smack.
That's it. I would never in my life do an Ara if I wasn't sure. Zara's dying. Well, yeah. I don't do it because mine comes off a little too strong. Where it's just like, it just sounds like I'm desperate. It sounds like I am a virgin desperately trying to like like get someone in the mood. Like it doesn't sound. Everyone else is like playful, like oh, it's a meme, and mine just sounds like it's like you will succumb. It doesn't sound playful. It just sounds like I'm legit trying to get some action.
As a famed Colombian bachata music artist Prince Royce would say, it's too strong. Those who get that get
too strong.
well. So there's a really cool Colombian bachata artist. His name is Prince Royce. He's actually from New York, but he's Colombian descent. And the thing is that he had, you know, those studio like ID things or whatever they do at like the beginning of songs, like DJ Khaled has it. His that he always does the beginning of all his songs just say Royce. It goes Royce, too strong. Every time. It's the funniest thing. Like, and
Shiro's down bad right now. It is cracking me up.
Do what again for the reference?
I think I don't know. I don't know who's they're asking for. It's one of us.
Do they want?
But I don't know which.
Do they want the Royce or they do want the Ara Ara? Is the question.
They have to specify. We gotta make them beg for it. Well, while they're making up their mind and trying to figure out who exactly they're simping over, we're running towards the end of our time. Are there any questions that you need to get out there for Speed to answer?
Yes, because you know what? We got so engrossed in the conversation. 2 hour, we have 15 minutes left.
It should be.
I forgot to ask you my most important question, which, do you know what it is, okay. Phantom? The question I always ask at the very beginning of every show.
Near the end? Okay.
I always forget because my memory is that of, like, goldfish. I don't even know. I always forget the expression. Ooh, goldfish. I'm gonna eat some right now.
Nar. Oh, I see. So the question I always ask is... No, I'm just kidding. That's not it. That's for you. That's for you, Cairo.
I was joking on goldfish now.
that was for you, Cairo. That's for you. Now we need Phantom to complete the trifecta.
I'm gonna finish swallowing my goddamn goldfish. You
finish swallowing?
I literally said out loud, I'm gonna eat goldfish. I wasn't kidding. Where? In my mouth. In my hot mouth.
Oh, he's about to drop off the desk right there.
Look, Phantom. I'll kiss you. I'll kiss your dad. I'll kiss everyone.
I'll kiss anyone.
Because I'm a truth seeker.
I seek the truth.
You're like the only one that gets that reference.
Oh, dude, I love Game Grumps. I love them so much.
So how's
been a while.
So how's your dad? How's your dad? Tell me, is your dad?
How's your dad?
How's your dad?
Just your dad.
Wait, what? Wait, this is an actual question? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
you know what, Speed? Speed, how is your dad? That's the final question.
Hey, Speed. Does your mom kiss your dad a lot? Because if she doesn't, I'll kiss your dad.
He's dying.
What the fuck? I did not expect that.
I want to talk to your mom.
So
that was Finn Wolfhard. That was my favorite, dude. That killed me. I knew I like bombastic for a reason.
Anywho, that's just a reference from Game Grump, like the YouTube channel Game Grumps.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while.
I'll give you some suggestions.
They went on an 8-minute tirade of just saying, I want to kiss your dad because I'm a truth seeker. So it's like, hey, what are your dad's lips like? Are they kissing type lips? Because I want to kiss your dad's lips, kind of thing. And so
my face is red. Dude, this is so funny to me.
Oh my god!
I'm usually the one that gets flustered over stuff, so I love this type of shit. It's funny to me.
So, but yeah, that's just it. That's what they did for a solid 8 minutes, and now it's just become a recurring meme on their show.
Oh god!
Of just, I want to kiss your dad.
That does sound like them. So
But anywho, we'll get back.
The question.
We'll get back to the question. So the important question is, who are? I'm sorry. Because
Get in there. We'll get there.
in the back of my mind, I said, I want to be like, so who are you, and who is your dad, and can I kiss your dad?
I was expecting. Whenever you said "Who are you?" I was like thinking in my head it was like a Batman voice for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Don't forget the entire series where there was one joke of Aaron sounding Russian.
Where is she?
All right. Okay. All right.
Harvey Dent. Can
So-
we trust him?
So, Speed. The important question I always ask at the beginning of every show is, who are you and what is your story?
Well, story, I have no idea because honestly, but who I am Speed Demon. I am a head bartender of a lounge called the Broken Horn Lounge.
In this
Why
economy,
it's called the this...
you're
You're
the head of the Broken Lounge.
Broken Lounge, Broken Horn Lounge.
Broken Horn
yeah.
Lounge. I'm sorry.
You can see for a reason, but yeah.
I was too focused on the bit that I zoned out to focus on just saying in this economy.
Yeah, can you not tell he's got a broken horn? It's so thematic.
So
I have no horn and my eye have an eye patch. I don't know.
all right, so the Broken Horn Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my story, I mean, I have lore on my channel, but to be fairly honest, I just went to GPT for it.
Yo, Soul Blackheart is
That's
here.
so base, though. That's so base. Americans really push the envelope with that. What Val is more asking of is you yourself. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. I mean, either. It doesn't have to just be your lore. It can be you. This whole conversation typically can't exist without breaking the fourth wall into pieces.
Yeah. Just who I am.
Yeah,
That's
what are you
also a
trying to
thing.
accomplish? What are you looking for?
Well,
Why would people go seek you out?
just for pure entertainment and stuff. Like I'm more of a type of a guy that's like, I want to, whenever people come in and stuff like that, I want them to have like a relaxing, enjoyable time, whether if it's like they're having a bad time or whatnot, just to be some sort of good, feel good place to be and stuff like that. And that's what I want to try to accomplish. And like, not only that, but like if anyone's like trying to build up themselves, like for now, like I said already previously, somewhere that I can help others build up if I can in any sort of manner, and just help people out in that way. So, but I'm trying to think of anything else on the top of my mind. to be
That's
quite
so
honest.
relatable.
I'm just trying to think of everything in top of my mind because there's just
Well,
thinking things on the spot for me is like a really hard task for me. But like whenever like in a mid conversation with people, I can just think of something right off the bat. Like
So
I
then-
like improv a bit.
so then
but-
while you think of that, let's move that a little bit, because I do have a. That way, we're not putting you on the spot with that. Here's a different question I have because I thought I was curious. You said that you are the bartender of the Broken Horn Lounge. Now, I haven't, because I've been very busy. I've been vocal about this. I've been very busy with a lot of stuff in my job, where I probably won't be busy. I'll probably be more free after the 2nd of December, after the 2nd, 3rd, like that weekend. I think that's the weekend. And so I haven't been able to catch a whole lot of people's streams recently, because normally I pop into Phantom's stream and I watch him, or now Marie or Nina, and I'll pop into their streams and say hello and all that. But I haven't been able to catch yours. So what is the Broken Horn Lounge specifically?
It's just a bar that I run. I actually have it on my Discord as the Broken Horn Lounge as well, and it's just a place to sit back, relax, and chat a little bit here and there, and not only
And occasionally break a glass.
occasionally break a glass and just say "Opa," yeah, or "Opa." But yeah, it's just yeah, basically that. Just to relax and just have people just de-stress and do whatever. Because I kind of like and I chose to be like a bartender in this because I just actually it's like a story I can go into because I actually this year I traveled to Japan in March. Yeah, March. And I actually went over to a bar over there once, and it was like I'm a foreigner and I don't speak that much Japanese. I couldn't speak Japanese to save my life. And then I went over there and it was this old guy that was working there. And I actually had like great conversations and it was pleasant to talk to him. And it was about his adventures going on like from whenever he was younger. Talking about different countries that he went to and stuff like that. Because that's also what I have done before. I've been in halfway across the globe sometimes in my younger life. But yeah, it was just like it kind of made me think like that's like the type of vibe I want is just a chill vibe and where you're happy to communicate with anyone and just know more things about others and learn from it. So it was it was a fun time being there. I actually went there twice. I ended up staying there for like 5 hours once and walked back to my hotel at like 2 a.m. And so, but yeah, it was a good time over there, and that's what kind of brought me the idea of like, hey, be a bartender. And plus, I like mixing drinks and stuff like that. I like learning a little bit of mixology here and there. So.
Monozuki asked if you could make a nice pink gin.
Pink gin. I've only tried gin like once, to be honest.
You're gonna have to drink a lot more. That way you can.
My go-to
when people come with these questions, you can throw some knowledge at them.
Yeah, my go-tos are like vodka, whiskey, and rum is like my main things I know a little bit about. And so, but yeah, that's what my knowledge is.
Oh shoot!
What happened? Are we?
Oh,
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, it's evident that you did.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong button.
You're all good. You're all good. But yeah, it's I like trying out new things here and there, and so eventually I'll try out gin.
You'll get there. That's something I struggled with as a DM, is that I don't drink. I've never drank.
Neither do. Same.
Yeah, so DMing when people are like, we go to the bar, I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Well, see, that's why I like Dr. Pepper, because like when it comes to mixology, I'm very good at making good tasting. You missed it, Cairo. You missed Chaos for another second. But I
don't want this to end. That's all right. There's gonna be another one tomorrow.
There is another one. So just know that there is an episode. The VOD happens every weekend from 2 to 4 p.m. MST. So fret not for. And not to mention, we'll have. I want to try and have all of our guests back here, in the future. So don't worry. Speed will be back, and I imagine we'll be collabing with him in the future. But yeah, back to the soda. Like, I really enjoy mixing soda and making it. Pardon me, mixing soda and making it, super fun to just find new combinations. Because soda is it's a little bit of a hard thing to make. Taste different but also good because there's so many different ingredients in a soda, whereas whether for whiskey it's more about the aging process, and then there's also the subtle hints of herbs and all that. But you have Dr. Pepper. Every Dr. Pepper is the same unless it's strawberry Dr. Pepper or cherry Dr. Pepper. So, but a lot of whiskeys they change, and so it's very unique with what it is. So it's interesting to find something that's very consistent across all of Dr. Pepper. Or Coke for that matter.
Yeah. I mean, same to that. Like, one thing I actually tried out once before, and it was kind of weird. I tried out I was trying to mix Coke with a spiced rum. Mm-hmm. So like the Kraken and stuff. And with Coke, just basic Coke. Not cooking, but you know.
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
But Coca-Cola, it still had the huge like burn from like a spiced rum. Like it hurt more to an extent. I was like, what the hell? And so I was like, okay, let's try cherry Coke. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, there's something in cherry Coke that nullifies all of the burn. I don't know why.
Oh.
But I just I tried it out and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty damn good. Holy shit.
Well,
And so whenever
thank you, King Bowser Koopa Twitch. Give me a heart. I was just about to drink my water.
Name.
Yes, I was just about to drink my water, and
They're so smart. They
So-
know exactly what needed to be.
oh my gosh!
they're still going. They're still going. Yeah, they're still going. No, I don't know who's doing that.
Honestly, that'd be kind of. I don't encourage it, but it'd be really fun. Speed! No!
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a lot of red shells. You don't keep having to get You're all right.
Please!
That is a lot of red shells.
Uh-huh.
Please.
You're the leader in Mario Kart. Come on, we're just throwing balls. Where's the blue shell at? Come on now. What the heck is this? Random.
Good question. The blue shells are bits.
Oh.
What I was going to say was, if we ever met IRL for whatever reason, or I see you in Japan, I know how to make a good old fashioned.
Ooh.
So
I'm a fan for that.
I don't drink, but I'm very, like I said, I like making beverages. I, used to.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Coming.
But yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. I like an old fashioned, and then
I had to
I actually I had a whiskey and sweet tea one that's really good.
I had to manhandle my mic. You can't see my mouth because the mic is covering it. But give us blue raspberry Dr. Peppers. Interesting. All right, Nina.
Blue
Which one do you
raspberry.
want? Do you want deep voice? Do you want deep, or do you want high voice, high pitched?
Look at Gyro. Look at.
It's an ad. It's an ad. There's an ad.
I can wait. Hold on. Wait.
I got a minute on mine.
Where is it?
That's so funny.
I can't. I want to disable. Let me disable.
No.
It won't let you disable mid-ad. I actually turned mine off. I forgot the reason I turned on ads was to see what it would be like. And then I was getting so frustrated with like
Ads are snoozed.
like
Hurry, do your RRs right now. No one can see. No one can see.
All right. All right. So, which one did you want, Nina? Did you want the lower one, or did you want the higher one?
I'm still stuck in an ad for 20 more seconds.
My God, you're in the Discord chat. All right.
he's got to hear it twice.
He's got to hear it twice. He's got a point there. Do you want me to get nice low and soft like this? Is that better?
You know, like this.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
getting real close to that mic right there.
Yeah.
You might need to back it up a little bit.
No. Get so close.
Get so close right now.
Oh yeah. Smash.
I really hope that was heard. Does that sound?
I heard it.
Mega smash.
All right. So deep, I believe it would be better. All right. Because I can't get any deeper than, say, Speed's right there. I could certainly try my best. Are you ready? Gotta get that little inflection. Get that. Oh, I'm sorry. I just love hitting. I prefer doing the higher one. That's just me just hitting that nice.
Yeah.
I can make it sound more seductive. Because I'm manhandling my mic at this point. You can even hear it right now.
I always
I can.
manhandle my mic.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it in manhandle. I'm just going up close to it and just go. Ada.
I'll just get up close and you got to get very, very seductive with it. Just
Yeah, you just gotta take off the windscreen so they really get the.
yeah, got to get that nice. Ooh, I think that's the best one yet.
I think that was
I
the
have
best one.
headphones in, so this hits me way different. I don't have my Razer on. The ones with they have haptics, like how your controllers vibrate. My Razer headphones have those for the bass, so when it hits a certain a frequency, like it determines its bass, it will vibrate. So that way you don't have to turn the bass up on music, and ruin the balances. So on those, if you were to do that in my ears, it would shake my noggin.
Clip for the gyro. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Very nice.
Well, looks like
You wanna give one more speed? We'll give him one more, just because Chiro is going ham over there.
One more. Another, just a normal deep one.
Yeah, you can give one. I'll give one.
Okay. Hada hada.
oh.
So good. It's so good.
Holy cow!
Ooh. Ooh.
My ears got
Yeah, I took
Wet.
off the windscreen. I thought that might make it a little more intimate.
my ears are
I'm about to bust.
my ears are wet.
My ears are wet.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Christmas came early. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. Hey, so hey, you know what all of our reactions when we heard you say that, Phantom are?
What? Smash. It's so funny because my normal register is not like my deep register. It's same thing with country music. That's actually part of the reason I got like I have such a good range is my voice would crack so much when I was younger, so I practiced singing deeper. And so it's like my normal speaking voice completely betrays how low and how high I can go.
Wait, so then I have to ask, have you ever listened to music from the musical Little Shop of Horrors?
I love Little Shop of Horrors.
Because I feel like if you wanted to, you could do a really good Audrey 2 of just, better wait a minute.
me Seymour.
Feed me all night long.
Get it? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my sister did a production. The one, my older sister, did Little Shop of Horrors. That was one of the
So
productions
does that mean
that was not at school?
Does that mean we're gonna have to do a duet one of these days of Feed Me Get It?
We can try. I mean, look,
Better wait
that's
a
the
minute.
downside of I almost doxed my last name. That's the because we refer to our family name a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's so freaking many of us. So that's like the downside is myself and my siblings can all sing. My dad can't at all. My mom is pretty good. Her side of the family is actually where we get it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like they got training from someone nearby who literally trained people on Broadway. Like they got training from people like a true professional.
That's
like
how
it was hundreds of dollars a session. I don't know why my parents ever paid that, but they did. I was the only one who didn't get voice lessons. So I'm very like aware that it's like I can do a lot with my voice, but I have no idea what I'm doing with it.
All right, so then
you would need to guide me through a duet.
you know I have no
But
problem
me and
doing
Speed
that.
will absolutely do that with you. Right, Speed?
Wait, hold on. When did I get voted into this mess?
Are you okay, baby girl?
Hold.
See, I have no problem doing that. You know, because I did. It's funny to say that I did get that Broadway training, because I was competing in. I like trying to flex. I like flexing because I worked so hard to do it.
Of course.
But I did, I didn't do Broadway. I did compete in national competitions in the high school circuit. And so, boy howdy, singing belting musicals is what I love. So if you want training, if you want that, I will gladly help you with that, and we can release a cover. We can do a cover. We got a couple covers we can do.
Fuck yeah.
Heck, I will personally make an album of just covers, of just musical covers.
That'd be dope. I'd pay for that.
I won't have you pay for it. You throw the Dr. Peppers already.
I'll simp for that.
I'd simp for... Wait. I'd buy that simp for $1.
I couldn't figure out how to integrate it in there, but I hope this isn't like I can't put the windscreen back on. It gets so tight on the mic that it would just make it would sound like I'm rummaging through things. So
Wait,
I'm just trying to like
is it the
wait out the last couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah, the windscreen. I was like,
yeah, it's just one of the ones that just goes over the mic.
yeah, you shouldn't see about getting a pop filter, or we can take a look and see if we can angle that a little better for your setup. But anyway, we can talk about that later because it is the end of the show. Yay! Woo! It's the end of the show. Thank you everybody so much for coming by and joining us for this very seductive, very personal episode of the VOD. You know,
Oh yeah.
if you haven't already, please check out.
Oh my.
Oh my.
It's
Oh
just all of us trying to do the best Meat Canyon impression we can.
They scream. That ass over here. They scream from me. Glory comes in such a hard being me.
Yup. That's it. That's the one.
I just like that we're all so. I mean, I thought about this yesterday when I did the bees, and then we started doing the Halo announcer. Like, and it's funny that Speed is also like in a very, very similar vein to where we are, where we're all like at that point, we all three of us were almost indistinguishable. I couldn't tell which one of you was talking, and I couldn't tell if I was hearing myself back. That was funny. That was very funny.
This is just an instance of the lads. The lads on the VODs.
It's the lads.
The lads.
Yeah, exactly.
The lads on the VODs.
Well,
Next time we introduce, we're just all doing deep voices.
We all just come on just like,
Hello, my name is Val, and welcome my guest to the VOD. Hello, my name is Speed Dmon for you. Oh my. Here's the question I always ask at every show. Who are you and what is your story? Well, in this economy,
ah!
I
all right, Chiro's dying over there, so
free.
we have
For
held Speed
free.
longer than intended.
Yeah.
Val, do we? What is the protocol that we've been doing for the last one? I can't remember. Are we having them decide who to raid out to?
Yep,
Is that
I
what
was
we're
just
doing?
about to ask that. I was just about to ask
I
that.
just noticed. I can't remember. I know that I know them from your chat feed. GM Hina. I see that they just went online.
G and
And I
Hina
wasn't
went
sure.
online.
Yeah. I
I'm
see
going to
they're doing
choke on
Dungeons
my
and Dragons.
water.
So if there's someone you want us to raid out to, let us know. I just noticed them pop on, and I was like, "Ooh, that might be a good person." But Speed also has.
I would highly, for myself, just because he was also the person that I brought up that helped me a lot for getting for streaming and stuff. Guaco VT is on, and so I think he deserves a bigger the raid. I put his name on the
Perfect. That's what Val's gonna need.
Yep. I'm also doing something fun that I've been neglecting for a little bit.
Oh no, what is that?
Oh, it's
Wait, did he just end?
no, I didn't end. No, we're still here.
No, Guaco just moved on my screen. I was like, wait, where'd he go? No, don't end on me. Hold on, let me open up his thing just to make sure. Yeah,
He's only been going for 7 minutes.
okay. Okay. Whew. I was about to panic for a moment. I was like, no.
He was about to panic at the disco.
Ooh. Oh, Brendan Urie.
Oh, my neck, my throat. All this Ara business has got
He's
me
also-
Ara bothered.
Also, the thing is that he has almost the same. Oh wait, I'm not even sub to you. Ah, shit.
I'm sorry, I'm not good at raid messages.
I was like, oh, I could do it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, let's change this real quick.
I'm not good at raid messages, I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
usually
all
just throw in one of my own emotes mixed in with a shit ton of whoever's raid emotes there are.
Wait, what the heck?
good. There you go.
Dang it, Speed!
Nice.
Now we gotta wait for this. Wait, so is my Dr. Pepper one not a follow? Alright, hold on. Let's change that.
No, that was a sub. I gave you a sub.
No, I know. Like, the Dr. Pepper one. Ah, the Dr. Pepper's not a follow one. That needs to be a follow one. So,
Do you mean sub?
thank you.
No, he's mean follower emotes because now you have follower emotes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So I'm gonna remove that from the slot. And I'm gonna put the Dr.
Man, so you waited to make. See, this is how
Yeah,
it works, everyone.
what
He
the
waits until Speed subs, and then he swaps him and gives him what he wants for free. That's how you hook, line, and sinker. That's how you do it. If you ever want to get him on the hook, you just dangle a carrot right in front of them, right before they're about to go.
I'm so
Rip that shit
sorry.
away from him, and you shove an onion down.
Oh wait, are you trying to do a Kermit voice?
No.
Are you also a fan of Kermit? I know.
Quick,
is it
Motozuki.
Guaco does a Kermit voice, by the way.
I feel like everyone should have either a
Oh,
Kermit or a Yoda
Hey,
voice.
look at that,
Oh,
guys.
I can't do either or. I just have to do, but I can do the a la carte voice, and that's all I'll just stick with.
I forgot. I
fine.
still have founder badges.
Yeah, look, a bad Yoda is still Yoda.
I
I have learned this. I have learned this in my years on this planet.
I've unlocked more emotes and 8 more animated ones.
More animated?
Get on top of it. Be like me.
But I'm a bottom. I mean,
Heyo.
I hate it here.
Oh. Are we close to a train?
all right, Cairo.
A train is close.
No.
we can't train. We can't train right before we raid. We gotta raid.
No.
All right.
Train.
Cairo, can you use the follow emote now? It should be the Dr. Pepper. That'll determine if we end this now. Ah!
Phantom, just 1 bit. Just 1 bit.
Will 1 bit do it? No way, right?
I think 1 bit will do it. Won't it?
I don't
Shit.
know. I don't remember.
I don't even know what the. Okay, I guess not.
He has to. It's okay. He has to go to the hardware store.
The hardware store closes at 8. Wait,
Oh.
what if I refresh the chat? All right.
Oh, it sometimes doesn't take until the next stream,
All right, well, oh, wait. I don't, well,
depending on what it is, because I had that before.
okay. Well, then I can see what my free ones are. So, let me change this. Yeah, we'll just use the Valois.
I'm just gonna add my emote on the end of it. Hold on, give me a
Yeah, that's what I do, dude. I think it's just fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing more because like you paid good money for your emotes. Use them.
I'm
Like-
so sorry for everyone.
Oh, whoops.
I think
I didn't mean
one of
to
my
do that.
favorite things to do is to go in and throw throw the emotes for me, Val, Robe, and Marie in, because that's the squad that usually plays Phasmophobia together. And there is an orientation that works very well for it. That's super fun.
Tokyo
I was
3.
thinking-
Hey,
I was
bud.
thinking of eventually, like, whenever I do a raid into one of my friends, having a special raid message for just them is one of the thoughts I had.
All right.
That's super cool.
So we'll just do, as we raid, we'll just do Valois.
Oh, we can't just say bottom raid?
I was talking with my mod. He's like, well, bottom raid is funny. That doesn't, that could also apply to the streamer, but we would never know.
Yes. Yeah.
It will. No.
All right.
Just me being mean to him.
Bottom raid gang.
Oh, that's amazing.
So then, are we doing bottom raid, or are we doing bottom gang, or are we doing Dr. Pepper's?
I think we mix in some bottom gangs and see if they pick up on it.
All right. Hold on.
I'm keeping my own. Sorry.
I know what to do. Leave it to just like one person to completely change the course of history.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Tokyo.
Oh, bottom raid gang.
Nexus moment.
This moment.
Canon event. Oh god.
Wait. Where is it? Do I have it? Well, I have this one.
Metal Gear.
I don't think I have the whatchamacallit, the Miguel.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
You gotta hit him with the Colonel. I'm trying to. You gotta get that really like I only can do that because I have some.
Colonel. Yeah.
Colonel.
Bro, me on Halloween could have done that easy.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and now we're the bottom gang.
That's what it was.
It was
Fuck.
All right, we're 15 minutes over. Let me get let me get that. I don't see it.
That's how you know it's a good.
Where did you?
100%.
Where did you?
You're going over.
Speed. Where did you put that?
Oh.
What are we talking about?
There. I put it in the
Guaco TV.
Where'd he put
VT.
VT.
Oh Jesus!
VT.
I got a scuffed ass. I have my OBS up, and someone just followed me, and I just hear like.
All right, everybody. Well, this has been so much fun. Every time I do this show, it's such a privilege because I get wonderful guests and I have a wonderful co-host that I get to do. So please support everybody involved here because it's just such a fun thing to be able to do this. If you want to be a part of the show, please reach out, join the Discord. The link is in there. Interact with the Discord. There's so much to do. And please support Phantom and support our boy Speed here. Once again, thank you, Bombastic. Once again, please, everybody, appreciate our wonderful guest here because this show would not be possible without our wonderful guests. So anywho, I love you all, and I will see you... Thank you, Bombastic. I will see you guys tomorrow for our wonderful interview with the wonderful Spider Marie. So anywho, why don't we go and raid Guaco? Bye-bye. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's the...
I'm so sorry that you had to do that. Tokyo 3 and Monozuki, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Horde. There we go. That's what it's called. I don't have a raid intro normally, so this is I need to get one down eventually, but welcome in everybody. Valentine, please go. Listen, you can interview me. It's fine. Just, be careful. I'm very dumb. Also, hello, Kooky. Welcome in. But please, Valentine, Speed, go take some time, go get some food, get some drink, take care of yourselves. I can't take your gold if you don't have you haven't taken care of yourself. So, come on. I know, right? Oh man, a raid thing is hard to have. I'm not a bully. I'm a dumbass. There's a difference.
Oh no,
But hey, listen, hit me up. I will gladly come on the show.
Please don't come on the show. You can be on the show, just don't come on the show.
Sweet. Organizing the stuff.
This is Velvet.
Is the stream gonna be about like this one, or the one that you know that we are definitely gonna collab in the future for? This one's legitimately just me playing some Baldur's Gate. I'm hoping to get my Baldur's Gate skills back up and to par because I have a.
All right, I gotta mute that for a sec.